Hello! Since you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, how do you win with Jules in this patch? A viewer asked me to do a full run where I explain every decision, so if you're looking for that kind of content, this is a video for you. Enjoy! So basically, my thought process here is the two most consistent builds to win is one, the Lollipop, because it's easier to play, and two, Freezer. But even Freezer seems to have been a little bit outscaled in this new patch. I do not go to weapon shops with Jules, especially not early game. The only weapons I want to find is Lollipop, Freezer, and maybe Massive Cleaver, depending on what we have. So what I like to do here is maybe pick a slow item, because slow item makes you being able to play Lollipop, right? But you need to have slow items on board, so you can actually... Really, weapons on the early game is really strong, at least to me. Yeah, but maybe I'm wrong here. That's just what I like to do. And I also see other people playing weapons. But what I like to do is to play burn early game. So we could also just look here for loot to try to find burn loot. Both of these are fine. Oh wait, this is 4 gold by the way. Yeah, but that's also fine. It's increasing our odds to finding a good item here. I cannot go Cinder Chase day 1 because this is only +1 burn. We need to find some kind of item here. Usually I like to go skill as well, but Kina is the main vendor for you when you play Jules, in my opinion, since I don't like weapons. I'm just gonna buy all here.
Use that for the good of all.
Because this is on sale. Normally I just don't like Colander. Alright, we have options here. I do not like Rice. Rice just gets deleted before it gets to scale. I do like Skillet because it has a really high base values on its burn. So early game Skillet is really nice to have. It doesn't even require a heated slot, so you can always play Skillet. Let's pop this, and this is also nice with Skillet because Skillet is also a medium tool. So it enables you to play the noodles as well. And after 6 seconds, the noodle will have burn the same amount of times as the skillet, being a small item. So this is quite a powerful item. The only difference is this has higher base burn value, especially when you upgrade it as well. But if you wanna like apply burn on this or this, it does not really matter what item you apply it on. I'm gonna ignore the rice. Right, we always go to Pyro when you play this character. So she also got nerfed since they added this firebomb, which you don't want to get at this vendor, and they nerfed their silver cinder to a bronze one. So that was also nerfed to Jules. Like this would never happen in the last patch. Now we just got a useless firebomb. Somewhat useless, that is. And we also always go to skill, so we can get a burn skill here. No burn skill. So I'm gonna prefer shield over regen. Even though they nerfed how shielding works. This used to be a real powerful shield item that blocked burn. I like to go enchanted items here. So thought process here is we're never gonna scale shield anywhere near enough to this obsidian to be meaningful. We're not gonna play weapons, so I'm not gonna bother about this. This shield could be scaled because it's just a fine item to have on board. However, it's burning, so that's why I'm gonna pick it up here. Even if it only has like 3 burn as it has now, since we have shield extra here as well. It just helps you get over the line that you need to be able to start scaling burn here at the early game. We cannot play colander because this is not a food. So we're gonna have to play pancakes without heat and a firebomb. Which means we don't have to go to small here. our main items is upgrading this. This is already upgrading. And we're fine. So it's better to just go here, pick loot, and hope for burn. Alright. No burn was found. So this is also changed. You were not able to find these before, which increased the odds of you finding cinders, which was good for Jules as well. And I'm just gonna do the shield on this, so it gets one more burn. So far I've been explaining day 1. I think I've mentioned 3 nerfs so far to Jules, and I've explained my decision making on how to end up with a board with full burn. Hopefully this is enough, but it's gonna be a little bit harder to scale up the burn since they decrease by 5%, which used to be only 1 tick per half a second before. So this guy will probably not kill us. Depends if we can scale the burn fast enough. Yeah, we're scaling. But it's a little bit harder to go above like 30 now, since the new burn change. We basically have a point where we spike and cannot go further unless we're increasing the burn ourselves during the battle. Which makes this kind of build a little bit weaker compared to last patch. Okay, once again, skipping weapons. We don't need income. Income is looking great, since we are very specific on what we're spending cash on. Always go to this for a burn skill here. Leftmost burn 4 is excellent. We could pick up 4 gold here. Smalls. I'm mainly looking for medium. I want to find the medium item that is on a shield slot with multicast, shielding plus slowing. It's an enabler for Lollipop as well. We could either go 4 gold or we could do but since it's the new year patch where you can find envelopes in shops, it's a little bit easier to have a good econ even though you're not clicking these economic events. So it's fine to go looking for items here. This is a weapon. However, if you have the vintage, the item I'm looking for, you can use this next to the vintage. Didn't know about this change to burn. I thought they only had modified how it procs and not limited how we are able to burn the enemy. Okay, so let me explain it. In the new patch, the first thing they did was change how burn interact with shields. It used to be able to shield for 1 and block the entire burn amount by 50%. So if you burn the enemy for 1000, if they had 1 shield up, you would only burn for 500. They changed how that works. So now if you have 1 shield, you will only block 2 burn, and the rest are gonna go through, so you burn for almost the entire amount. But that was a little bit, I think they thought that was a little bit strong. So they nerfed burn by lowering how much it decreases by every half a second. Used to be reduced by 1 tick. So from 100 to 99 to 98 to 97. And now it's 5%. So from 100 to 95 to 90.7 to 86 to like... It's quite a big nerf. If we had vintage, I would pick this up. We don't. So I'm just gonna roll here. What am I even looking for? I've kind of forgot what I'm doing with this. Is there are there any more smalls that we want here? Small item that burns. I don't know if this is correct.
I think that suits you beautifully.
Yeah, okay, we can play 2 heated items now. This also used to be a much easier battle for Jules, since you only needed burn and no damage shield. We have shield here, however, so we're probably fine. We can play this heated as well.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
What I like to do to beat this guy is just to have consistent damage that scales, so burn here is fine. But we also need to have like a small shield or something that can block his laser pistol from absolutely smashing you.
But the
We
Bazaar
are a
will
little bit
go
too
dark
strong
without me!
to be close to be able to lose this though. But normally you don't get this strong board early game with Jules. You could go for loot here, but we actually need to find vintage and slow items to prepare for the lollipop.
Reward
I
the
usually
peaceful,
always like to go
punish
for the lollipop.
warful.
You could play pumpkin, it is slowing one item. I'm just gonna buy it because we are a little bit desperate here for slow. Or we're not.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
There's an angle, but it's when you don't get a good run to pick up early basket. Try to get it silver, try to maximize its crit, and play it as a crit enable for massive cleaver. But you would have to like play this angle early, and we don't have to. I like to pick up pasta maker if I have decent econ, to increase the econ even further. This is only played if I don't have the skillet and absolutely need another burn enabler. But this is just like rice. It gets destroyed by early burst, so it's better to have early burst yourself than to have a scaling build. It's solid though, and if you play it, you should play it with lots of defensive vintage, shielding, colander and such.
Finally, some space for that blunder.
We could go for shielder since we have fire reliefs. It's probably pretty good.
You like me? Here, have some.
This is such a good item because it can be kept into the late game as well. So I wonder if there's a way to scale the shield on this with this. This can't be on this side. I mean, I could actually do this so I get the shield here as well. Yeah. And now I heated here, but this is not perfect for this. So I guess I sack the heated pancakes. Yeah, this looks pretty solid. Maybe I want to give this regen instead of giving this shield. No, I can't, by the way, because this needs to be here. Yeah, so at least we have some kind of weirdly scaling through the leaves here while we increase its shield during the fight.
They're not really mad at me.
As you can see, the high amount of burn we apply early,
Wanna hang out and talk
just
about aerospace
brute
to
force kill them
exterminators?
before they are able to react. Which is why we play like a burst build. The immolating spark really helps here, of course, with that. I also like to go just giga go chocolate bars to have lots of health. But I also like going Kina here, so I can find the vintage. Seem to be doing quite fine without vintage. But just that it helps transitioning to the lollipop. Sell, sell, sell. We have absolutely no gold. So let's take this. Right. It does deal 6 burn on a heated slot, which we can put it on. So that's kinda good. Just go Bravo here for burn and crit chance.
My life for the Storm Queens.
I also don't think Jules interacts very well with the new expedition. So that's also a nerf to her. Since all of her items
I
are
do
basically
not deserve
food,
another
synergistic.
day.
It's not very easy to go with random items on her. I shouldn't have sold the chocolate before going to Barken here. Which means I cannot go to Barken. It's a big shield.
Oh, counter space.
We're gonna
Precious
upgrade
counter
Skillet
space.
always. It doubles its burn, which is very, very powerful.
Our items have lived. They have stories.
We need 2 gold. I also forgot to play Candy Mail here. We should have absolutely stacked the leaves with the mail. I think we're a bit too poor
Anything you can win
to
is
go
a
for the
sport.
5 gold.
That includes battle.
Okay. So this is kept here, leftmost. Just add this here. Could haste. Play this here. But now we'll lose the scaling. It's probably better to do this haste here. It's very similar.
Let's make this quick. I have something in the oven.
I may be
Now we're
young
getting
for
to
a
the
captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
situation where our burn are basically capped at 100 or something. I'm not quite sure where it goes. But it's not gonna be as easy for us to go over the top with the burn here. They're gonna die very fast though.
Defeat does not
So this is why I
defeat me.
prefer burn over damage Jules early game. It's basically a burst burn build. Our Econ is looking kinda rough. I'm gonna take the 2 here. I also like to just smash chocolate bars here. But we're not that weak, so we can actually tank people. Okay, I'm gonna look for a slow item here.
Can I help you find everything?
Right, we have space to play it. I'm just gonna do it.
You came all the way here. Might as well stock up. If you buy one more, I might get promoted. No pressure though.
No point. Could we haste? Yeah, we can haste the skillet. Let's not forget to play the mail here next to these 2. You don't really need ammo on Jules, only for the ice cubes late game. Crit is better. The only problem is he's kinda buffed, so it's not as easy to just go defense versus him. We can play region like this probably. Yeah, this should win without us killing him.
Inland needed.
Basically, I want the fight to last as long as possible, so the candy mail gets to do its thing here. We might just straight up kill them with leaves though. It's still quite a long fight. We should not have played as mana items here to charge the leaves. Small mistake. But that's just tiny niche things. Skill is okay, but we need cash. Cannot. We don't need foods.
Finally, some space for that blunder.
I think we're good enough without the region now. This might just win us some fights late game. Tool is interesting. We have a tool here.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
Dunes is great when you have this wide board with burn, of course.
Mind if my crew films this for the show?
The only weak part now is it's about 1 or 2 more days, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to transition this board into the late game. This will not last above day 7-8. We're almost lost already. Strong pig though. Unbeatable pig. With giga weapon skills. And Regal Belief finished, and we still won. Just because we had a strong shield. Exactly, that's my pain point, yeah. And I feel exactly the same. That's why I don't play Jules this patch. I'm just looking for Lollipop, basically. And we need more slow to be able to find Lollipop.
Make deals, not war.
Stew. I don't think we need to stew right now. I had some success with caviar last patch. I'm gonna pick it up. It is a build enabler. It gives crit equal to triple this item's value. So if you pick it up early, you get to scale it quite early as well.
Use that for the good of all.
We don't need more smalls, we just need to improve our econ here, so I'm gonna go bang. We could go to Mayor. I wanna scale the shield while we do that. This still wins, right? I cannot play burn here because it's gonna steal this burn. Yeah, this should win. The Mayor is a build enabler since it has augmented defenses. If you get this skill on Jules, you can play Gingerbread House with this, which is very potent. But without this skill, I guess we have sort of good skill for Gingerbread House already. But you basically need a lot of shield buffers for the gingerbread house to work.
If you're so tough,
You always have
let's
to
hear your
think
foreign policy.
in those terms when you play Jules, since a lot of her kit is dependent on synergies. When with other characters you can just go head on blind and just play. This we could do borrow here to have more money tomorrow. We can find lollipop here. But it's day 6 is the strong point when Jules starts to find her like late game items. So I'm actually gonna click borrow here because I want a lot of gold tomorrow. It's gonna take 7 days until this has not repaid itself. Like when we start to lose money, it's gonna take 7 days. So I think it's fine to go here.
Precious counter space.
I'll go loot. Nice. I need to save this. Maybe it's time to let Pumpkin go. I need to keep pancakes for gingerbread angle, maybe. I could sell this as well. Yeah, that's fine. Would I pick up a lollipop here? Probably pearls, dig site, or cash. And go weapons tomorrow.
Yataria? The Dunes? Where shall we start?
Slushy. I mean, Blender's a good pickup because that's a freezer enabler. So we're just gonna pick it up here. Now we need 1 slot for the pasta maker to gain our cash. Which makes us sell this. I'll play the pancakes over that. Unless we want 6 crit on everything from this. Six, 12, 18, 24. I think it needs a little bit more value.
Why fight when we can feast?
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist. You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Okay. We have pretty good econ now before day 6, so we can go pretty hard into looking for our main items. We're gonna go into vendors that can sell large items now, day 6. Medium, it's only if we would like to upgrade this. Could probably sneak away with this as well, since our econ is that good. This is only if you have emu and need a way to get the burn up on the emu. Alright, let's go here. Hopefully it's a good item. Envelope. We're gonna pick up saffron here because it's an enabler for the gingerbread house. So we're just gonna have to pick up all the pieces that we may need in a possible build. I'm not gonna sell envelope right now, because I don't think we're gonna be cycling foods this game. I'm not gonna go that deep into Econ. Because getting down to 20 gold is a bit too risky. If we find Gingerbread house, do we have fast enough items? Or do I need to have a universal sauce as well? I have the noodle for blender into freezer. You could play universal sauce plus garlic. These two work well together because this will give all foods crit. Whenever one of those gets crit, this charges. So let's say you have 10 food, you play this. This will be 10 charges on the garlic every time you use sauce, which makes this basically like a 2.5 second cooldown item with a haste. I just don't think I can pick them up here. Can I? I mean, maybe we should, honestly. Get rid of this and this. Feels a bit bad to sink this. I do like Infernal. It used to be quite easy to beat him, but we have so much shield here, so... And if I get the Cinder now, I'm not gonna like instantly apply it on the board, which I think many people will do. I'm just gonna save it for a possibility of finding like the grill. Once again, I'm thinking about outs more than I think about strength right now, because I know that this board will not last. So it's better just pick up everything for a possible new board. When you use a large item, we probably won't use a large, because the large items we're looking for are freezer, grill. I guess Gingerbread house is a large item that we could use. This has too low impact. I probably want to do this because it's gonna enable at least the Gingerbread house. So our Gingerbread house build is looking pretty potent here. See if we can find a freezer. We couldn't. Harma has one item. The large item that says Feast. We could play Feast here, because the shield and heated slot are close to one another, so we can make the Feast both heated and shield, without needing to place Scorched Pepper on it. But I just don't think the Feast is a very good win con. So I'm just gonna skip here. The other heal and regen items are difficult to play with. It's like farmer's market. And that build is a little bit hard to get to right now. I should sell this. I guess I shouldn't have sold the shield thing.
Let's make this quick. I have something in the oven.
Look at the health difference here. It's a little bit unfair when Pig can abuse the mechanic from the New Year mechanic. Yeah, it's not even close. It's pretty close, honestly. But we died, barely. It's a little bit hard when they are having 5,000 health and we're not able to scale burn, since we decrease as well. Okay, we're gonna go to Midsworth, see if we can find a large here. We found the Gingerbread house, so this is what we have been preparing for. Possibly finding an item that we can play with. So I'm just gonna do the Gingerbread house build. We have the saffron. The saffron transfers its own shield to the adjacent item shield. When you use a food shield. So what's gonna happen is we use saffron, 7 shield, rightmost shield here, to give it lots of shield, and that transfers that shield into the Gingerbread house every 5 seconds. So eventually the Gingerbread is gonna have like 200-300 shield if we can make it work properly. That means we're gonna go sell a couple of items here. We need fast proccing food items, and we want this to be the rightmost item. Rightmost shield item.
Profit is profit, according to the GSM manual.
You can sell medium for extra money in this shop. Okay, let's sort this build out.
Size of dignity.
This needs heated. This needs adjacent and being right of this. Meaning we cannot do scorch pepper. Because then this would have be left of this. I cannot play leaves to the right, because that's gonna steal shield from this. I would need to butter it, but I sold the butter earlier. Noodles is a 4-second cooldown item. It's not great. I want to use this as often as possible, so I'm gonna use black pepper here. Noodles is fast. Garlic is fast due to sauce. I can play this here still, because I don't have any better item to play right now. Yeah, so basically this build. So this is a weak item, replace. This is sort of weak item, replace. Pancakes are good on heated slot. We don't have a heated slot open for now, but we may end up with them. I'm not gonna upgrade noodle, I don't believe in them in the future. Butter is one of the best items. It's a fast proccing haste item. Which means curry goes, probably.
Large items, small items, grotesque excess.
Alright. Probably prefer this being shield, so I can play a shield slushy or ice cubes. I could make this heated with this, but it would have to be to the left, which means I would have to buff, get rid of black pepper. Sort of like this. But I like the pepper charge here. It's probably fine. What will increase the saffron shield again? Nothing will increase the saffron shield. Only the rear shielding plus toughness. So I want to find a way to use this as much as possible. I guess I can play black pepper next to this as well. But I don't want to get rid of this, or this. For now. Sell the pan while we're at the Midsworth shop. Silver items, upgrade. Saffron for 5. Probably Sarlik.
Sylvia and I.
Here's 2 foods.
Oh, it was a long
Or we could
too
increase
big
crit
for the
by
silver
6
spoon.
instead. I'm just thinking in terms of how can we use more food more often. This will not help us. This will help. This will help as well. Black pepper. I think I do this for now.
Now go out there and be a star.
I wonder if we can beat Thug. It would be really nice to have the bonk skill. But it's a little bit risky since we probably will not be able to have enough shield in time.
Forget those sweet and sours. Come get your spies.
The best pickup is black pepper or hot sauce here, since they're fast.
Oh, fine. Put some mayonnaise on your food.
It's going quite well.
Finally, some space for that blunder.
Let's go shield skills. We just want to buff this shield as much as possible here. And this one as well, of course.
Nothing beats the look on your
When you
enemy's
crit,
face when
your
they
shield items gain
realize
10
they
shield.
just
We have a
can't
crit
hit
applying
you.
item here. We're definitely gonna do this.
Are they hitting you?
Now we
Or
just
are
need to
they
have crit
hitting
chance. We
themselves
could play
with
this soon.
you?
This gives 12 crit. Probably just go into foods here.
Even a famous chef needs to eat out once in a while.
This is too slow. It's incredible how you can play that well even with the nerfs. Thank you. I think we high roll a bit in this build, to be fair, but I tried to like give us as many possibilities as well as possible, as many possibilities as possible to get a working build.
Come back soon.
If we could sell this and get chocolate bar for crit. I mean, not chocolate bar. I meant the chocolate coin. We don't need regen or HP for this build to work, right? Only because poison exists.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Alright, slushy is better than pancakes, even though it's slower, isn't it?
Now, if that doesn't
Oh
work
shit,
out for
I
you,
sold it
come
in
back
combat
for a
whips.
refund. Do you have to leave already?
Freeze. Nah, I'm gonna hold on to it until it's upgraded at least. Yeah, let's see how it fares versus Vanessa now. So these can be sold all the way to the right. And I'm gonna keep the 3 to the left here.
I may look refined, but I was raised on the streets.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
It's a pretty potent. No, we're way too shieldy here, aren't we? Or, I mean, look at this damage. Yeah, he's probably holding up well here. Nah, it's close. We win.
Next
I think
time,
what kicked
boys,
us over the top
less
here
blunder,
was the
more plunder.
protection, maybe? I mean, we didn't scale. Actually, we only crit twice for the saffron. The build just worked without it.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care. Go buy something huge and then sell it to me.
Come with no weapons?
Perfect.
I'm so
Alright,
glad
that's
we could share this
playable
experience
territory now.
today.
So I'm gonna do this, because this does not need the Scorched Pepper to be played. And I wonder if we charge Gingerbread House, or actually scale the Gingerbread House. I think we scale it. We're also charging the Butter, which is very nice. Yeah. This exact order is to play. And we find the...
You are enough, friend,
That's just
but I'm
creme de la
glad you
creme.
fought this.
Let's start a fight burn. Do we need that? I don't think anything here helps when we burn. I mean, we're getting
Energies beneath us
1%
are
crit when we burn,
immeasurable,
I
and
guess.
I have
That also helps the protection, I guess.
Oh, the Foundation for Foundation Studies will cancel my tenure for this.
Just gonna clean the build a little bit here. Probably have stabilized our econ.
Counter space. Precious counter space.
You could click another heated shield here. I don't think we need to. It's only heated for this. And we play heated here. And remove what? I'm not gonna remove this. I'm not gonna remove this. I'm never removing this. I'm not removing this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Yeah. We don't need. So I'm just gonna go here and hope for shield loot. We missed.
Do you like my paint job?
You could upgrade it, of course. But I think like doing an enchant is better. Since we already... we scale the shield here anyway quite big. This might just snowball though if we just upgrade it. You could do crit as well, I guess. I guess we want specific enchants like burn or shield enchants on this. So it's better not to go enchant here. We could also do crit on a really fast, like crit here, to scale the shields fast. Here, instead of upgrading this. I think I'm down for that. Yeah.
If you could burn something,
Experience is treasure. I will share mine with you.
This will apply burn, which will apply crit. But only when we use this. It's very, very slow. This could be good if we ever fall below half. Probably just looking for better skills though, shield based. Yeah. Alright. We keep going.
oh, I'd rather feed you than fight.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabari.
There's a lot of square pigs right now. They must have enjoyed the buffs.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
Do we need to go to the expedition here? It's fine, right? We can get some loot. Some crit loot, some shield loot. It would be better if we could charge the sauce with pepper instead. Because when this goes, this goes. Okay, let's do crit on this guy, right? It should be the most used item. Yeah.
Finally, some space for that blunder.
And now we're just gonna double shield on this guy. We could do it on this as well, because this transfers this to this anyway. It's basically the same. So if you give like 50 shield here, this gets 100 if we do this. But if we had 50 here, it would give 100 immediately to this. So there is an argument to play this, because then you can go obsidian on this, or poisonous or burn here. So I'm gonna do it on this, which is better in the long run. But if we have higher shield value here at the start, before this goes off, yeah, you know what I mean. It's just better to do it on the Gingerbread house then. But I think we have time just to use this a couple of extra times. These don't really matter. Let's click something, I guess. We can do this for obsidian enchantment. This way, this leaves this open for enchantments, and this only wants the shield enchantments. That's what I was trying to say. And now we get burn on this, which was the whole idea. We could also get obsidian, since we got the obsidian skill. Where is it? This. But burn should be more potent, right? Double burn instead of obsidian. Obsidian is almost cooler though. But now basically we got the best of both worlds. We got the double shield on it from this, and we got a burn enchant. So this is double shield and double burn on top of that shield now, basically.
I may look refined, but I was raised on the streets.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Yeah, it's absolutely no way close.
Father was the first captain to resist. Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
Skill upgrades.
I'll help you master your skills if
You
you're
could do
willing to
this,
the
but
work.
isn't getting crit
Like
more
all the work.
efficient here in the long run?
Oh, counter space. Precious counter space.
Could do Jules skills to look for food cooldowns. Could also just look for haste at the start of fight. Haste to gain some momentum going. Because we have the late game anyway.
I'm not a fitness trainer. I train your perception.
When you haste,
of
your items
things.
gain 2 crit for the fight. When you slow, charge a regen item. Let's just go for this.
A mile is just a
That's just gonna
measurement,
make this
and
loop
all
even harder.
measurements are
Now we have
measurements.
this, when you haste, gain crit. When you burn, gain crit. And this gives crit. This will just go loop. Like infinite loop all the time. There's not a point to go medium items here. So we could roll. And hope this becomes what? Nothing. I guess a chocolate coin would be good.
I'm a reasonable man. Make me an offer. Look, I'm a businessman. It wasn't personal.
I wonder how much crit it had at towards the end. Just look for the upgrade here.
Oh, come on then. Let's get this over with. I hope that brat Quixel was watching.
Can probably sell this now.
Not
Have
too
infinite
big,
cash.
not too small.
How's your board so fast? When you use another food, charge this. So this is always being charged constantly. And when a food's crit chance increases, charge this. We have when you haste, all your items can crit. When you burn, all your items can crit. And this makes all items can crit. So this is also in like permanently charging. And this is being multicasted at a 4-second cooldown. Multicast pretty fast. And this is hasting 2 foods when this goes off. So this is basically permanently hasting my board. 4-second cooldown pretty fast. Being hasted as well, which will charge this. This is a 6-second cooldown with multicast, with haste. This is just a 3-second item. So that's why.
Finally, some space for that blunder.
We're almost in the territory to play this. I don't think we have to play it since we have so much crit going for us.
Let's make this quick. I have something in the oven.
That's a freeze lock. That could... Nah, it's not gonna freeze us that much. Actually? No, he's dead. We have to way too tanky. 23,000 burn. Bye bye. Golden gingerbread house, by the way. Last day. Probably just finish with some extra HP so we don't get bursted.
People first, profit 10. Maybe you're not cut out for business.
We will level up with only 3 XP. If we had 1 less, I would go here to ensure we level up. But this guy just gives us the level up anyway. And we can get the blades here for cooldown.
Your strength is beautiful.
Health and shield items. Health and shield items don't really improve the board. Getting crit or then straight up shield might be better.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
There's an argument to play egg timer over saws here. I think we're fine. Same argument to play this here instead of this. If we crit a lot, this would be faster than this.
Fire's remorse never
But not at the start of fight, which is what is important.
I don't boast for myself.
Saffron going fast is the most important, so I'm just gonna go here. Increasing the crit is important as well though.
Temper,
But I think this is more important right now.
Why fight when we can feast?
So I even upgraded the pepper instead of the gingerbread house. Because all our strength lies in being able to use this saffron here. Yeah, he's dead. He can wait, or 10,000 burn? Shit. Shit, I guess that is a little bit broken. Shit, I thought we would be able to tank it, but he just kept scaling. He doubled burn every time as well. It was a progressive damage board. So maybe obsidian enchantment was better than, I don't know.
Come on in. Let's chat.
No. Could do ice cubes for faster freeze.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Let's pick up this.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Slow enchanted item can be pretty good, I guess.
You make me cobweb. Time is a web. I will teach you to walk its threads. Until
I'm basically selling for some tiny amounts of
savor a
HP here.
single second. See it from every angle.
This skill can be really strong when you burn charge a shield item, or when you burn haste.
What can I say? I'm good with a knife.
Six. Do we think we need all the ammo? Because this freezes for 1, this freezes for 0.5. I guess this guy can crit, so I'll play this.
Oh, counter space. Precious.
I wonder if you should go crit skill here or diamond tier skill.
I am not prideful. I simply acknowledge the fact of my greatness.
No, when you slow charge a burn item, we do not have slow, right? We do not have a weapon. When you crit, you burn and gain more burn. That doesn't matter. Let's go for this.
Orin had a saying, power is wisdom. Something like that.
Alright.
Mind if my crew
At least it's not a stealth, which is good.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
Does he have fort to whack the cooldowns? No. We should be able to tank this guy, right?
You've got potential.
Shit.
I bet.
356 HP from winning.
Let me guide you through this darkness.
Finally, some space for that blunder. Oh, counter space. Precious counter space.
It's incredible how we even lost 2 fights here at the end. Let's finish with some HP. We don't need 4. We're gonna go here for the high roll. See if we can find juggler.
See, Laurel? Mommy wins again!
Cooldown please. No cooldown, but we did get scrap. And we're gonna go starting shield. That's should solidify
Some space for that
our
blunder.
win here. Should I just go to get this immediately?
That's a fine piece.
Could do this as well.
Feel the difference.
Let's go for starting shield, tiny amount. Might get us over the top at the early game.
You do See these tusks, right?
This should be fine, right? I don't see how we can break this scaling.
Well, I'll admit,
Good.
that was impressive.
So that was the Jules run. A little bit sad at the end, but we still pulled through.
Honestly,
GG, I hope
don't
you
need
enjoyed
any
the
of this.
tutorial.
I'm doing it for lore.
Awesome run, thank you. I'm gonna exit now. I hope you all have a good night.